What's up, Jamie? That's me here. Listen, let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of ATL. Okay, so y'all know we all in quarantine. Y'all know Miss C out here doing her thing. She out here running amok in the palace, girl. Okay, so everybody's in the house. Can't nobody do nothing. All right, and it is what it is. So unfortunately, the ladies could not have a normal reunion like they're used to, going off to a location with decorations and all this other stuff. So we all had to settle, as well as them, for them being in a house. Okay, with they luxurious backgrounds and everything. All right, so we had to get on into that, and I really think that this was a pretty good reunion. Let me not say that the reunion ain't over with yet. Part one was really good. Okay, I laughed the entire time. It was hilarious, girl. It was comical. I was tickled. Please know that and know it very well. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the girls. Let me just go and give y'all my queen of the night. Okay, my queen of the night on period was Miss Kenya. Kenya served y'all down. I don't care what nobody say. You can write on this comment, girl. You can hate all you want to. You can list your faves, and it's still not gonna matter to me, okay, girl? You can type till your hands bleed. Do you hear me, girl? Hear me very clearly, all right? Sister Kenya, she was queen of all of the girls on that night. Her hair was laid. I loved it. It was so cute, so simple. Her attire, so cute, so simple. Loved it. Who came in second place, honey? Runner up would have to go to Cynthia. Cynthia looked great. I love her dress and just the simple things. This little silver thing she had going across. I was here for all of that. She looked really, really good. Loved the hair. Makeup was beat. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now, who's neck and neck for last place would probably be between Nene. Ooh, girl. You know, because I didn't like Marlo's look either. I liked Marlo hair, but it was, I'm going to have to go back and watch it again. I wasn't feeling Marlo at all. Her attire, I wasn't here for it. Porsha's outfit was kind of all right. And I mean, Nene's was all right, so I probably would give it to Marlo then. I didn't like Nene's makeup. I really, really did not. When I look at Nene, I look at her hands and her arms, and then I look at her face, and it's confusing to me because typically your face ain't lighter than your arms and stuff, and maybe it's just me, y'all let me know. But whoever did her makeup, and you know what, it could have been that it wasn't her makeup. It could have actually been the lighting, because sometimes that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? It could have been the lighting on her or whatever. But I think I'm probably gonna give it to Marlo. I may have to go back and watch it again, y'all, but I think Marlo probably was in last place. But we're gonna move on because everybody know Kenya she was the queen. Y'all can hate that BIT all y'all want to. Whoever be doing her makeup and her hair be on point, okay? Yes, ma'am. So Andy asked Kenya, what you think about Porsha's crown? You know, she always trying to wear a crown or whatever. And Kenya like, well, girl, let me tell you something, honey. I mean, if you can't win one, I guess you gotta buy one. So do what you gotta do. It's cute on you, boo. It's cute. Porsha was like, oh, girl, you tried it. Well, at least it ain't dusty. And I'm like, okay, girl, all right. I mean, it looks cute or whatever, girl, just like Kenya said. But I guess if you can't win one, you have to go out and buy one. All right, they begin to address everybody's in their other side. I think Nene versus Nene, Kenya versus Ken, Cynthia versus 50 Cent. They Cent said, well, you know, I'm gonna stop at 53 cents instead of, you know, keep going all the way up to 55 cents. No, Cent, you should just stop at 50 cents because you're in your 50s, okay? And when you get to your 60s, we may call you 60 cent, girl. Just keep it at 50 cents. You ain't gotta go up with every age, okay, girl? Because ain't nobody counting pennies, all right? We gonna round down, okay? Let's be very clear about that, okay? We don't care about the 53 cents. If you got 50, that's probably gonna be enough for us over here. So just stick with the 50 cents. You ain't gotta add the extra change on it, girl. We're gonna be good because we see each other, all right? It's cool, and you look good because you out here killing the girls, okay? Killing the girls. You out here 50 cent looking better than some of these 20 cent year olds, okay? Let's be very clear about that, honey, all right? Since, like, you know, well, here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out why I got to be a punk on this end, okay, on the lower end, and on a higher end, I got to sit up here and be a horrible person. Like, which one is it, okay? And Andy said, well, we're going to direct that to Nene because Nene, you the one that said it, right, girl? Didn't you say that? Nene said, yes. Bloop, I did. I said it, okay? And you're not going to elaborate, girl? You just going to leave it right there? All right? So, Sid said, well, let me clear this up real quick, honey. Everybody on this show know I ain't no punk, okay? And I do have I have other sides. Just like every other woman sitting on this stage got another side. So y'all not finna come up here and sit up here and try and do me, okay? Y'all already know what it is, know what it was, and what it ain't gonna be, okay? Everybody up here know eyes ain't no punk, honey. All right? So then Porsha said, I know she ain't no punk. I said, I bet you know. I bet you do, honey. I bet you do. Okay, if don't nobody else know, Porsha knows that Cynthia is not no punk, honey. But okay. So Eva is asked about why she calls Kandi Salt Bae, and she was like, well, you know, Kandi's the type of person that like to throw a little something in everything, and it's not always needed. You know, she always just giving the little jabs over here and talking about this or that, and it's not always needed. So Porsha felt the need to jump in. She was like, okay, wait a minute, let us not forget, okay, the reason that Kandi brought the tea over here to me, girl, let's be very clear about that. She brought the tea over there to me was because you was talking that money. That's what you was talking, girl. And it's funny that you was talking that because you don't really seem to have none. All right, so when I ran up on you and asked you what it was, you know what I'm saying, you be wanting to do this, but then when I post up, you ain't got nothing to say, girl. Okay, so that's the issue. So the conversation comes up about, you know, Kenya, her family, the nickname that Mark has for her, which is Ken. Nene says she likes that name. Andy's like, why you like that name? She said, I like that name because Ken shuts the up. Okay, that's just on P. Okay, she shuts the up. And then Kenya was like, well, girl, maybe Nene and Nene need to be a little bit more like Ken and shut the up, okay? And Nene's like, honey, Nene is like Ken. Nene gonna get in that whatever, girl. So, you know, they start having banter back and forth. And Nene called her a BIT, and Kenya's like, oh, girl, honey, we 10 minutes in, and I'm already being called out on my name. I guess we're right on schedule, huh? And then Nene said, well, girl, listen, I'm going to call you a BIT every chance I get if you get wrong with me, honey. And I'm going to call you again. And I'm going to call you again. And I'm going to call you again. I'm like, okay, all right, girl. Kenya is asked about her marriage. You know, she says they're doing pretty good. They're in counseling. Andy says, I feel like he probably saw his stuff on the show and saw how much of a fool he looked and decided to go back and get his life together, you know, try and fix some things. And she said, well, you know, you're probably right. That could be it, you know, but as of right now, you know, he's focusing on his family, and that's all that I ever wanted him to do. So right now we're in a really good place. And then Andy said something like, well, you know, I see you being this strong person or whatever, but you're not like that, you know, with your man, girl. So what's going on with that? She was like, well, wait a minute, let me get y'all very clear here. Okay, when it comes to people I care about, I'm not aggressive like that. I don't clap back like that. I am a bit more sensitive with them and move a little more delicately with them than I do with other people, because I do know that those people care about me. But these people over here, girl, they don't care about me. So you better know I'm gonna throw them jabs. I'm gonna be very aggressive, okay? I'm gonna throw these hands, these jabs, these reads, and anything else that I can throw at them every chance that I get, because they don't care about me, girl. They don't care about me at all. All they want to do is see me fail. So you think I'm not going to be ready for them? I am. And if I am hurt, they're not going to see it. They're not going to see it. And I'm not going to show them that I feel it. And that's just, that's what it is. Kenya is asked about the whole marriage thing. Like, girl, you know, now you married or whatever, girl, don't you think you should apologize about some of the things that you said about these other people's marriages? And she was like, girl, well, maybe you need to ask them. Do they need to apologize to me about the stuff they said about me? Then, you know, Porsha jumped in and gave her 2 cents, like, BIT, you came for me and my ex-husband. And Kenya was like, girl, I came for you because you came for me. And I said this and I said that and I said this. And let's be very clear about that, because you said this, that, and the other. All right? So don't sit up here trying to come for me about what it is that I said to you when you said these things out your own mouth. So I was just repeating to you what you had already told me. Okay? And anything I said about you that you went and confirmed is null and void, honey. So don't come over here with that. And Nene was just like, I'm gonna have to side with Porsha on this one, because, girl, you was wrong. Okay, you sat up there and talked about these people marriages, and let me tell you something, honey. I figured you didn't know anything about it because you wasn't married at the time, but now that you're married, you get to see. And I agree with Nene on that. It's like, I mean, I really wanted in that moment for Kenya to just say, I was trash, girl. I was trash. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to apologize. If that's how she felt, I'm not going to apologize for the things that I said, because that's how I felt in that moment, and that's what I said. But I will say that some of the things that I said was trash as hell. And it's just, you know, that's how I was trash at the time, girl. And now I've elevated, honey. I've elevated and I'm doing my thing, and it is what it is, you know. Now, it's funny because Porsha was sitting up there trying to check Kenya. Kenya checked her back, and I'm over here laughing because I'm like, girl, you did say all of that stuff, okay? So now you can't be mad at what Kenya said when you said those things yourself, okay? Y'all had an ongoing dispute, you and your husband or whatever, because of the allegations and stuff you put out there, Miss Porsha. Then it was funny because when I watched Nene's face, if you go back and watch that clip, when Porsha started checking Kenya, Nene's face was like, And then when Kenya started telling Porsha back, like, girl, you said this and you said that, Nene face went, like, ooh, girl, you did. I'm glad they talking to me about it, girl, because you did say those things, honey. Okay? And that was a dead giveaway. So the conversation comes up about how Nene had been going out there saying that Kenya didn't use her own egg when she had her child. Kenya didn't really have much to say about that. Nene said that she doesn't regret it, and she don't care, she don't regret it. And then at that point, Eva decided she was gonna hop into the conversation and get her little two-piece. Girl, she hopped in the conversation and got read down to the ground, honey. Okay, I mean, they went back and when I tell you, it was not a good night for Eva, girl. Girl, listen, it wasn't a good night for you, honey, and we don't have time for you to keep being on the show and not get your reads together. We just don't have time for it. We can't continue to use and waste seasons on Eva to get it together. Oh my God. So let me see what else was said. So Eva started talking about, I don't even know where this came from. She just started talking about how I've been on TV, honey. When you was trying to get on TV, I've been on TV. And Nene's like, honey, but that was 17 years ago. She was like, I was on the cover of magazines. I was this and that and Nene said, girl, I was on the cover of magazines too. All you can talk about, honey, is top model. And that was the last time you was on top. That was the last time you was on top, okay? She was wearing Miss Eva out, girl, okay? Nene kept telling her, respect your elders, respect your elders, respect your elders, respect your elders. When she called her, she said, I'm gonna send you back to LA licking bottoms, because that's what I heard you was doing, down there licking bottoms. Girl, listen. So Kenya decides to say, see, this is why people say that Nene is bipolar, okay? She brings up the conversation about Nene calling her daughter a buffalo. Nene's like, girl, I said it, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. And it's going to be exactly what it's going to be. Kenya said, okay, girl, that's fine. Since she wants to sit up there and talk about my daughter looking just like her dad, that's fine. Thank God she looks just like her dad. But we know that your sons are yours, honey, because they look just like you. What else is going on? I was like, come on, honey. And that did not sit well with Nene, because Nene started talking, and you know I look good, B.I.T., and you know this and that or whatever. I don't want to hear that skin you more. When she called her skin you more, I screamed. It was hilarious. They was just going back at it. Kenya was like, girl, shut up. Looking like a white woman, a white chick in drag. I don't know if I'm at the Real Housewives reunion or if I'm watching White Chicks. She was, girl. Oh my God, it was hilarious. They were really going at it. I was here for these reads. This was good. It was like a roasting session. Back and forth, just roasting. Andy calls Nene out about talking about kids being off limits. Then next thing you know, I think Eva jumped into the conversation. Her and Nene were going back and forth. And then Eva brought up something about Nene's foreclosures. Then Porsha hopped in the conversation too. And Porsha pissed me off because I felt like, I don't know what it must have been the Hennessy. It was like, girl, you doing too much. Like, what is going on with you? Okay, like, what's going on? So Porsha says, oh, girl, I thought you said, finances was off limits. And Eva said, y'all been talking about my finances for a whole season, boo. I was here for Eva with that. She was right. Okay, it's about time I get at y'all about y'all finances since y'all want to come for me. Cool. So then Porsha's like, well, I guess that you talking about it. It's back on the table. They gave me like bully tendencies or something from Porsha. I felt like it felt a little bullyish personally to me. So Eva says, well, girl, I don't know how my finances all messed up with $1 million house. And then Porsha's like, girl, okay, you got a house. And we all got houses. Eva like, girl, and y'all older than me too. And she's like, B.I.T., don't go there, girl, because you know you ain't no spring chicken. Okay, girl, but you're age 10. Age 10, honey. Them tatas is age 10s. Okay, they social distancing. Okay, I was getting all kind of cackles. All right, it was hilarious. I mean, I don't even think Eva had much to say after she said that about her. Okay, she couldn't say nothing. Kenya's asked about her marriage because Nene had been going around talking about they got fake marriages. You know, her marriage is fake. Like, just out here with all kind of slander. And I'm just like, girl, why you? I'm just okay, Nene. Okay, I just can't think of too many things Kenya has said that she made up about Nene. I mean, y'all check me, okay? I can't recall. I can't remember. But this right here, she was like, okay, her egg ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't her egg. She used somebody else's egg. Then she turned around and said the lady marriage fail. I was like, okay then, girl. I mean, you could be right, but dang. So Kenya's like, well, girl, listen, honey, since you want to bring up marriages, let me go ahead and produce the receipt for y'all. So that's the only receipt we did see Kenya produce, is the fact that she did get married, I think, over in St. Lucia or whatever, but we did not see the receipt that came up later on with the conversation between Porsha and Nene or whatever was happening. So okay, I mean, not Porsha and Nene, but Porsha when she was going against Nene and didn't want her back on the show and all this stuff. So she didn't present that. So Cynthia pretty much calls Nene out and says, you know, we all talk crap, whatever. Nene has lied and said, you know, my relationship with Mike was fake. And Nene was like, no, I didn't say that. And they like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. So they had to show proof of what Nene said. What kills me about Nene, everybody can do something, but everybody can't do what she do, basically. Nene the only one that can go around terrorizing people, but can't nobody else do it. Like, girl, you and Kenya are the same individuals. But okay, in the words of Tammy Roman, you the same bitch. Okay? That's both of y'all is. So Eva hops in the conversation, starts jumping in the conversation, talking, saying whatever she gonna say, and whatever it was, it pissed Nene off. So Nene decided she was gonna share her computer and go ahead and go about her business. Now, Nene did a video a few weeks back, and she started talking about how all these questions came at me, all these people said this and that to me, they was doing this and that, made it about me, and da 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 da. So I closed the computer. Yes, I did, but it's like they questioned. Kenya had a lot of questions back to back about her personal life, okay? You just couldn't take the fact that Eva kept hopping into conversations and jumping in and stuff, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. It was like a small segment versus the long video that she put on her YouTube talking about how everybody was coming at her. And it's like, no, they wasn't. You just got to a place of things that you didn't want to discuss. And instead of doing what you would typically do at the reunion, had you been in person, which is got quiet and not have much of a conversation, you chose to use the only power that you had in that moment, which was to shut your damn computer. But okay then, bitch, fuck you. So Nene returns and Tanya and Marlo comes back as well. While we had Tanya and Marlo, they were not needed. We could have put them in on the next episode, especially if they wasn't, like, they served no purpose in this first episode, okay? They ain't no housewives, okay? They are friends of the show. So them hoes should have came in at the end of the second, okay? The second reunion or the third, okay? Because we they ain't talk about nothing, okay? Only thing Tanya did was bring her dumb ass on, and I used to love Tanya, but this really pissed me off, okay? I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to that part. So Eva and Porsha going at it because Porsha started calling Eva a bottom barrel bitch. Because she was at the bottom of the screen, bottom barrel BIT, and starts talking about her talking on her child and how, you know, she'll never be cool with Eva. She tried to help Eva. Eva turned around and started talking about a child. Eva tried to say, girl, I want to talk about your child. And Portia's like, girl, I never F with you, okay? You was talking about my child, and since you want to talk about kids, your child look like a clone with a bib, okay, girl? And you... Then she said, you look like, what she said, a thumb with something. She said a thumb with a face or something. She's a thumb with makeup or something. Girl, listen. Oh my God. Eva, girl, you should have did your homework. You should have watched a few episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta during quarantine before you got your ass on this reunion, because they lit you up. They lit you up, girl. Okay. Eva has to address the colorism comments. You know, she tried to say that she's a black woman. A lot of people have used that language. And Kenya, I really appreciate the fact that she stepped up and pretty much told her, like, girl, I hear you. I really don't think you meant it like that. But as a darker tone woman like myself, and with the hair, the texture that I have, it's not taken lightly with the things that you say. And you got to understand that you are given certain privileges because of your, you know, your skin complexion and your quote unquote eyes or whatever like that. Whereas me, it's going to be a whole lot different for me, okay? So I just think that when you speak it on these things, especially in the environment that we're in, you need to be a little more sensitive to that. So I appreciated her telling that. And Eva genuinely is operating how she grew up. People making her feel like she's better, this and that. She took on whatever those people were saying, and that's how she went about her way. But now you're being exposed to your way of thinking and your way of going about things to the entire world. So whatever you thought that your ass was taught, you about to be untaught, and you about to learn some new ways, girl, because it's not gonna fly, okay? People will end your whole career off shit like this. get it together. Nene is asked about Wendy. You know, they want to know her thoughts about that. Wendy don't really want to, Nene doesn't want to speak on it. She ain't really got much to say, like, girl, I don't really want to talk about that. Ken like, well, I'll talk about it, girl. Let me go ahead and say that's not a friendship, okay? Because anybody that'll go on their platform as large as it is and dog you out, girl, okay, that's not a real friendship or whatever. And so Kenya feels like Nene's friendship is strategic. She does need Wendy. Kandi hops in and co-signs it and says she's very strategic, because if it was anybody else that came at Nene the way that she did, she would have let them have it, okay? But since it's Wendy, she chose not to do that because she can leverage that friendship in some fashion. And I completely agree with them. I wholeheartedly agree. Everybody in America saw how Wendy played you, okay? She played you. Wendy is using you for information, and you over here just, I don't know, getting played, honey. And it's so funny because remember, Nene was trying to get a show, and they said that Kev was the one that blocked her from getting the show. Here it is, now you friends with Wendy. Wendy dogged you out, called you that girl over there. She sees you, in the words of Trina, as beneath her. Okay, that's what she sees you as, beneath her. And it's like, so are you sure you still think that it was Kevin that tried to stop you from getting that show, sis? Okay, you need to check your friends. But okay, good luck. Tanya hops in and says, I think it was a lot. I think it was a lot that you put on there. I think it was a lot that you put on there. And I didn't think it was that serious, Andy. Kandi said, did you watch it? I was like, Tanya, shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut it up. Sit over there and look cute. Okay? Because you got book sense. But girl, shut it up. Girl, she made me say, I was like, Tanya, you about to, girl, I'm about to, for real. Shut up. We didn't even need you this damn episode. You could have been on the next one. With your bullshit, you over there. I mean, I don't think it was you. You was trying so hard to cape for damn Nene and damn Porsha, because you so far up her damn ass. Tell me how much her heart beat. Okay, that's how deep you in. Let me know. The fuck, girl, I cannot. I can't. You got Porsha head of Nene ass and Tanya's head of Porsha ass. Girl, what y'all doing? It's too much. Porsha disagrees. I mean, not Porsha. Nene disagrees with what the girl says. She don't really care. She feel like that's her friendship. She gonna do what she want to do. Okay. So, Kenya says that she don't feel like Nene's apology to Porsha was sincere. Next thing you know, Porsha, you know, she speaks up and say, well, why is it not sincere? You apologize to me. That turned out to be insincere. But I could have sworn that you got mad, not because Cynthia did some, Kenya did something to you. You got mad at what she did with Tanya and whatever else you start feeling a way about. So I don't even think you was genuinely being her friend to begin with. But okay, Porsha. Kenya talks about how their Porsha and Nene's relationship is fake. It ain't about nothing. And Porsha's like, well, I'd like to see those receipts. Kenya did not produce no receipts. She just referenced the conversation that happened a few years ago. So then Porsha took it as her opportunity to speak on the fact that she feels like Kenya talked crap about Cynthia. And Cynthia says she don't believe it. I don't believe it either. And I'm kind of with Kenya on that. It's like, girl, I don't even talk to you like that, girl. Okay, I don't know which way to take you because you be so flip-floppy and fake, okay? Why would I share that information with you? I don't trust you like that. This is one of my closest girls here. So why would I talk some cash money about her to you? Now, I don't believe it. So Porsha gonna have to provide us with those receipts online like she did with Nene in order for me to be like, okay, girl, she got me. She was right. Okay, that's what she gonna have to do. And then gonna sit up there and say, because I don't want to do Kenya like that. I'll send it to you, Andy, but I don't want to do Kenya like that. Why? Why? You been doing everybody else like that. Why you just want to do it? You don't even like Kenya. Let you tell it. Girl, let me say, I don't like her. I'm finna blast it right now. Matter of fact, I'm finna read it. Let me read it off to y'all right now. Okay, girl? So, Porsha, miss us with this bullshit you got going on. Okay? And Nene gonna play your ass again. You know how we know she gonna play your ass again? She's done it to Kandi. Okay? She's done it to Phaedra. Okay? She's done it to Sheree. Okay? She's done it to Kim. Okay? She's done it to Cynthia. She's done it to Kenya. Bitch, you're going to be next again. And we're not going to feel sorry for you here in America. Okay? Now, girl, you cute. And you was my fave. But this season, you got me a little girl. I'm on the little fence right now, girl. I don't know about you too much. Okay? But when Nene gets that ass back, I don't want to hear anything, boo. And that's on P. Not on you, but on P. As in period. The fuck? But that's all I got. I ain't got no more. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my videos. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.